Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. See what's going on here. I see it says people in the chat. I can't see the chat. Give me just a second. I might have put the wrong thing in the thing. Anyway, so I said I was gonna come back. You're like, huh, this nigga ain't coming back. So I proved it. I came back just to spite J Mel, just because he said I wasn't coming back. That was the whole entire reasoning behind all of this. Oh, hit that like button. Well, I forgot what the hell is going on. Okay, there it is. I don't know why I wasn't showing it first. Let's pop that out. That's what she said. All right. And give me un segundo, por favor. I got to. Oh, that's the freaking reason why. That's the freaking reason why I wouldn't. It's not acting right. All right. Man, yeah, I did. I did. I apologize. I will make up for that. Okay, this is one of you. I will make up for that because I definitely did do that. I've been diligent in trying to get this little thing working that I'm working on, so I can make the den much more. Again, I keep saying it. I've gotten to the point where I'm tired of talking about it because I work on it so much. The den and the sauce. The sauce primarily because it's so much more. The sauce primarily because there's so much more going on with the sauce thing. I'm saying, man, y'all don't understand. I'm so eager about it because it's just like it's gonna be the dopest shit going. But it's like every time I get to the one, like I literally had to start over. Every time I get like to the edge and it's almost complete, something just goes fucking AWOL and I can't pinpoint where the problem is. And so we end up starting from scratch or mostly from scratch. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna get it done. I'm not sure. Patricia K. So at least what's the motherfucker did? The lovely Miss K. Grace. Always good to see you. Why persuasion? What's the occasion? I've heard that fucking Vegas is expensive as hell now. Right? I've always wanted to go. I've never been. I've planned on going, certain events. Fluff that up. But I heard it's gotten high as hell. And it's like, I heard that they've gotten to the point where they like places that used to be like adults only, they're trying to make them family friendly and all that other good stuff. But that's good, man. Like turn up, take $1, okay? Take $1, like 4 quarters or whatever. You probably got to put in the digital shit now because they track everything. And go find like a 25-cent machine somewhere and play. Two spins. It's 2 spins for me. Like double up the bet, so it's like 50 cents bet. And spin twice. And whatever we win, send me 30%. But have a good time. Enjoy yourself out there, man. Yeah, J-Man, I said I came back just to spite you. That was the whole reason I showed back up. Just to be spiteful. All right, I think that should be that. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if he did. I'm not sure if he deleted it or not. But hopefully not. I enjoy talking to Mr. Illusion. But I also understand. I understand that people have to understand everything you're putting out there. And some people like to dive in the rabbit hole. And as much as I want to go deep into the rabbit hole, I understand these are not the platforms. Like even the insinuation of certain things, right? Even just the hinting at certain things, letting people know that you have insight about certain things. It's a red flag, right? It can be problematic. So either way, but tomorrow we will. I'm gonna open up the lines here in just a second. But tomorrow we will. We will have a Kush Den / Talking Dirty After Dark. So y'all make sure y'all there. So we got one or two things. We can either do it later, since it's a Friday. Y'all know how the Talking Dirty After Darks be. Or we can go about 7 o'clock-ish if we just gonna do a Kush Den. But if we're gonna do a Talking Dirty After Dark, we might go by 9. Talk crazy. I feel like it should just be a Kush Den. Because, like I say, like Miss Gracie, y'all don't be talking dirty after dark no more. Y'all, we ain't. I don't think we're at the capacity. We got to get back to that old den energy. I mean, that's why I say I've been so adamant about getting this shit done. Because once we get that back, we're going. No, I'm gonna take the calls here in a second. But the question we had, right? We're talking about Charlie Kirk before we ended the earlier stream, and is. You say that's what I did speak too much on yesterday. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you. Like I don't think people realize. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a Kush Den tomorrow. Like we're gonna Kush Den tomorrow, and I'm gonna go on one of my old school rants, right? Like where we start off talking about something, but it's like there's no real topic. There's no real topic. We're just gonna talk like the old Kush. Remember, like the old Kush had the craziest fucking names. And would never be anything about what they were talking about. So tomorrow we're gonna relax because it's been such a tense. It feels like it's been a tense week, even though I've only been here the last 2 days. It's just all the shit that's been going on, me personally, and just around the world. So tomorrow we're gonna have a Kush. We got to bring that good goofy energy back to the den. So yeah, we'll Kush Den tomorrow, and it'll be entertaining. So don't expect no pertinent topics. And we're just going to get in this motherfucker and talk utter ridiculousness. Everything that we've missed, everything that needs to be said. So I was thinking earlier, and if I open the line, just hear me out on this. I was thinking earlier, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. For a woman to be homeless, she either has to have a very bad drug problem or some very high standards. It's like there's no in between. And there's no in between. And I'll explain what I mean later, but just think about it, right? You either have to have a very bad drug problem or some very high standards, right? There is no in between. I'm talking about like on the street homeless. Let me see. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that part. That's crazy. Right? Think about it. Because here's the thing, right? And here's my deal. The reason why I say this is if you have very high standards and you're homeless, because what's the one thing you got a flesh purse. You better get out there and sell that thing and get off the streets, right? So if you're not willing to sell it, then you're going to end up on the street. And if you are selling this because you got a bad drug, you spend all your fucking money on drugs, right? And you're spending all, that's so fucking wild, bro. Like, I hate kids, but that's fucking crazy, bro. But, yeah, think about it. It's one end of the spectrum now. Because if you're homeless, you want to get off the street bad enough, you better get to selling that thing, get your ass in some affordable housing. Otherwise, you ain't even got to sell it. Think about how many old men there are out there, or even just regular that you've seen with some very questionable partnerships. We'll call it that. It's old niggas who'll let you stay there for a little bit of coochie. And that's why I say she has to have very high morals. She don't want to come up off that thing. Don't ask me why I'm talking about this. It was really, I had a really random thought earlier. I forgot where I was on the way to, but it was just like, I think I might have saw a homeless woman or something. That's what made me think about it. But yeah, it's only one in the, it can't be like any in between. Anyway, some people are probably listening like, what the fuck is this show that I stumbled into? Let me get the fuck up out of here. What is this nigga talking about? This is the den where everything is everything. This is life, where we got to laugh at life to keep from being upset about it, right? So, let me open the line so I can talk to you. The phone number's already on the screen. Make sure I got the right shit on my machine. All right, it's the right settings. I'm betting. All right, anyway, cool. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there is an issue there. Attractive women don't walk. Unless they just really want to. Let's say they're out there exercising and you talking about you at the park or something. Well, attractive women don't walk. Why would they? Like, why would they? Think about how, like, and the reason why I say this, think about niggas, dirty niggas, Captain Saver niggas, stupid, like, niggas is swooping. Like, niggas is terrible creatures men are, right? But let's just be honest, like, let's be realistic. I think that the awakening is coming. The noticing is definitely here. I think more men are getting better about their standards, but look, you got in a dry spell. You need your little slump busters or whatever you got going on. You see a broad walking, she's, it's the implications. Y'all don't y'all don't know about the implications. I don't think y'all watch that show. Y'all don't know about the implications. Right? It's the implications. It's the implications. It's because of the implications. So yeah, my bad, especially if the thing is off, because I don't know why the ringing is right. That's what I'm saying. Like, is it not calling? Oh, I just seen it's not ringing. That's why, because I be having the thing on silent. It's a different little app. Let me adjust this shit so I can. Hold on. All right, let's. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Oh. Shut up, Peanut. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
Hey, man, it's Solis.
Solis, don't call the police. Who that call the police? Them hoes call the police. What's up, Solis? How are you feeling today, man? Day two of this situation that's taking place. What did you see today that maybe altered your opinion or reinforced your opinion, or however you may be feeling about this today?
Man, I feel like a lot of weird shit's happened. Like, I didn't see too much like on the scenario what happened, or just like I just thought it was a little too many weird coincidences. So during the whole shooting, like, why did the old guy get arrested and he said he killed somebody? Like he did it. When people saying, oh, this guy on the roof and shit like that, and just the whole debacle saying, oh, like the FBI first said we were pretty confident in our technology to find whoever did this, and then a few hours later they're coming out, we need help with the public. Can you help us? There's just a lot of weird shit happening, man. And also, I told my wife this. I was like, if they could fucking find Luigi, who was in New York City, a heavily
New York City
fucking populated area, and you're able to find this motherfucker at a McDonald's, but you can't find a motherfucker in Utah, it's kind of weird.
Right. But it is Utah though, right? It was him in 335. Peace. What's the motherfucking deal? Man, they can find him. They can find anybody they want to, right? But the thing about it is they have to craft the narrative, right? They have to make sure that everything is in order, everything is structured so they can properly craft their narrative, right? Look, you said Josh had more cameras than NYC. Absolutely. But you know what they got in Utah? The Mormon Mafia. And this is the thing. Y'all think I'm joking. The Mormon Mafia tapped in. So they know what's going on. They know who out there buying high power, right? Like it's a lot of craziness to me. What is the craziest thing that you've heard overall? I mean, regarding this, maybe people's opinions, the feedback that you've seen from people?
So the day before, apparently a close friend of his had tweeted out saying that Charlie Kirk was scared for his life on Twitter. Mm-hmm. It was the day before. I forgot who it was. But I saw that. I was saying like that. And then on Amazon, if you go look this up, they already have his obituary out for his life.
Damn.
And things like that. And it takes at least 72 hours though for shit to pop up on Amazon.
Right.
So you say 3 days prior, before that incident happened, like someone put that shit in for his book and obituary and all that and his life story or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird, man. Like you see some weird shit like that. You're like, what's going on? And
it is, man. And here's the thing, like And I hate the phrase.
I'm scared to like say some other shit because I know how YouTube is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really trying to like say
That's why I need
certain countries and shit like that. But like,
look,
I heard of.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just heard some interesting shit, man, on Twitter.
Yeah, man. All I'm telling y'all too. That's why I tell y'all, like, look, don't get me wrong, and shout out to Mr. Stevenson because he did point out something that, the Discord at this point is a honeypot. It's a lot of shenanigans. All this stuff that's taking place on the 13th. Again, you see TikTok switching it up. Everybody's a lot of shit going on. I've given y'all some links in the bottom for alternate platforms, some that are similar to Discord, but they're decentralized. So if anything ever happens, well, one, we want to have more interesting conversations. Those are probably better places to have those conversations. But two, because you ain't got AI reading everything the fuck you're talking about. But two, if anything ever happens to the Discord, make sure y'all guys have those links. And I tried to find programs that are similar to Discord because I know some of y'all, myself included, when we first started fucking with it, weren't super familiar with the Discord. So I got some things. It's two of them. It's I think one is called Revolt and the other one's called something, but y'all check the links in the description because we want to have more interesting conversations. Discord used to be the place, but it's not the place now. So I definitely understand what you're saying because you can get disconnected for anything. They're basically, and if y'all don't think they're getting a social credit score together, y'all are crazy.
And I don't know. Also, I feel like it's just too coincidental for it to be a quote unquote transgender, whatever the fuck, that's the people like a leftist leading person. I feel like if it was someone that they say professional or whatever did this, even what Illusion was talking about last night in the Discord, I don't know if he deleted that shit or not, but it is interesting to see how they could easily paint something to be like that when it's not like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where it's kind of framework like that, because to me it could be. I don't know. I read someone from Twitter who wasn't from America. It was like, from the outside looking in, it looks like your government's causing a war. Yeah, that the peasants fight with each other while we steal from them, So
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, just get prepared. I always tell everybody, you got to be, because like this shit here, man. When again, like I said, if we all were less judgmental, right? If we all got away from and that's why I said, man, I don't know. Like if we just had a different mentality, I know we love the American way and capitalism. Don't get me wrong, I think these things are dope, but it's also our downfall. You know what I mean? Because that's where greed and unlimited opportunity come in and they play a role. And so, like you say, you the thing about capitalism that makes it beautiful is that you can go from a nobody to a somebody. It's not easy, but if you put the diligence in, you can go from, one caste to the other. That's what the other systems don't give you. But at that same time, if you're not in that upper caste, you're fucking last. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're from, middle down.
Just imagine the propaganda tool. Right? They used even his death, right? It was fucking made for content at this point.
Right.
Look, think about how many people are radicalized now because of what just happened. You got thousands of young people who saw that, especially young men of particular areas, might be inspired to do something. Just imagine, what that has done to certain people. To me, bro, I have never voted. I don't really give a fuck about the government. To me, I fuck them all, Yeah. To me, I'm proud to say I never voted. I probably won't vote. I'm about this close to vote Greg Abbott's ass out for the next thing, but that's about it. Local election shit. But other than that, man, I really just see it they're both playing. Both sides are playing. It's there ain't nobody for us. You telling me look, I'm just saying, if you're from low impoverished areas, no matter how many fucking presidents have been through, no matter how many fucking red, blue, whatever, throughout the years, those same impoverished areas are still impoverished. Why is that? Nothing has changed if you look in the reality of it. So to me, it's just blowing smoke up the ass. Why the fuck am I gonna care so much to be tribalistic and identify with a certain color on some Bloods and Crips shit? That to me, I'm not even understanding the shit in the basis of the beginning, because the shit's even back in the 1800s. You still talk to people now about certain parties and things like that. They were way different than what's considered now those party standards. Even what you said 10 years ago, certain things that were liberal leaning are more conservative leaning now. Right. So it's just weird.
Like I said, yeah, man, we definitely, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're not in that protected class, it's like a TV show at this point. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it, and I think that, especially as Americans, because the shit that we watch, or as a whole, not me, I don't watch a lot of television, but I think we take in so much content that we numb ourselves to the shit and don't really realize what's going on around us. Like I say, other places, they're not as in tune with certain shit, like, and that's good because they still kind of understand. That's why they're doing what they're doing in certain places right now. And I'm not saying that anybody, I'm not encouraging harm on anybody. I'm not even a real person. This is an AI phone conversation. So at least isn't real either. This is all a satire conversation. But anyway, they're doing something. Think about how fast they passed laws for the J6 thing, right? Because they were in danger. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you see these things when it's happening to the regular folks, it takes months, years even to get something, taken care of, high crime rates in cities and all this other thing, extra protection, whatever it may be. Why is that? Because they don't have to deal with the shit we have to. They don't give a fuck. Like Michael Jackson said it. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. But what they do is, like you said, they keep us beefing. They put on the facade that they're doing something in their offices. They buddy. They at the same parties. They in the same groups. You know what I'm saying? They're all friends, but they put on these acts to make it seem like they're going to war every day for our back, and they're really,
it's even like with the political violence shit. Like even when Trump gave out that little speech the other day, it's like the certain words you be hearing people say. It's be like, well, who be saying this shit? It's the media. It's y'all. It's y'all the ones saying this shit. Yeah. And then you influence fucking radical motherfuckers who have nothing else better to do but do dumb shit like this. And to me, it's like y'all the ones influencing people. It's the people aren't influencing people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not influencing each other. If we were, we'd be in a better fucking state. Right. We're not, though. Like, we are at a pivotal point in just American culture to where I wouldn't even say. It's just a rebirth of what's about to happen, for good or worse, bro. Like this shit ain't America what it was like in 2010 was probably the last era what you saw where if you went through Boston to LA through the whole country, you were able to see a semblance of what America was or what America is. There was a semblance of identity. Now you go through fucking California to New York, you see a way different shit in all these different states. Yeah. Good or bad, but like it's not an identity no more of like being a nationalist country. Like people are very much isolated to more shit, not even to their state, but just to their ideology at this point. Yeah.
Like, man, like, and I don't want to go like I'm all anti everything, but I mean, I'm just at the point that you got to realize, and it's on really you, it's on the people. But as long as the people, push their power on somebody else and rely on them to save them, it's never going to be. And there's so many people that are convinced and that are like that now. That's why they keep certain people weak. But yeah, man, it's a wild deal. It's a unfortunate situation. So I get why, and I understand why you wouldn't want to participate because what is it really doing? Nobody's seeing real solutions. Why is it so complicated to get things done?
People put you in a box too. Like if you do one thing, it's like you're that. Like no, like listen, we're human beings. We are fucking dimensional people. We have brain. Like we're just not no black and white shit, bro. Like it's all gray area for the most part. You know what I mean? Like people are complex. There's different layers to people. Like you can't just label this something as something because they vote for one thing. It doesn't mean they believe in everything. It's just so weird. And internet, bro, is the biggest propaganda tool, man. Like, even me, I'm 26, bro. I'm just looking back, and I'm just looking through the years of technology. It's just to see it now. It's fucking crazy.
Man. And, you're right about something, though. When it was the most America to me, and I hate to say it, and it's because they have to give us a new enemy every few years, is about 24 years ago. On this date, after that incident happened, you know what I mean? You might be too young to recall because you said you're 26, so 24 years ago you were around some Pampers somewhere.
I don't remember 9/11, but I do.
But the country was together because they gave us a common enemy. Now that the common enemy stuff ain't working, is getting to a besides a lot of other things, now it's getting to a situation where it's almost like we're being forced to be our own enemy. We need to cause the divide, right? Like amongst ourselves. And it's why I don't think I've seen, again, at a time where, everything is the economy sucks. So, I mean, everything's high, but technology, opportunity, everything's at an all-time high. And it's hard to explain. It's not hard to explain, but
and if we look at history, man, we're on the verge of a war would be the best thing in quote unquote in terms of the economy boost, but like we're on the verge of like some shit like that happening because our politicians, the media is saying don't do this, and then you have the internet saying a whole other thing because people are I got their algorithm in their own little mind, so they're seeing repeat. So you got people over here just fucking on edge and ready to go. Like I was even telling like people, well, again, as someone who's hunted and shot things like 200 yards, that's to me like I could shoot 200 yards dead on.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody could do that, right? Because I've actually like not trained, but I've hunted enough to shoot good enough like that. So. To me, it's just like people are scared, right? Because I was hearing my father-in-law, he's saying, 200 yards. He said, if that's the standard, like motherfuckers should be scared because like he said I could have shot 200 yards, or I don't even know if like you have if military trained soldiers able to shoot 200 yards. I'm like, I think they could, but that's a whole different story. But you have like people who are kind of paranoid now in terms of walking around and just being scared because at a point, like, how are you going to identify with someone that has different views of you, right? Are you going to base it off looks? Are you going to perceive something that they're already not? And then you're going to start doing some shit? Or are you going to go rush someone up? Oh, what's your beliefs? Like, you remember that Civil War movie that came out? You know what I'm saying,
shit.
bro?
No, I was chucking the dudes and said I poked myself in the fucking eye. Oh fuck! That shit, the light flashed before my eye. But no, but you're right though. Like because that's part of it though. Shout out to the lowly Miss Sarah. But no, that's part of it though. Like because what you have though is people are getting, they're believing that a certain thing is a certain way. That a certain group of people that believe a certain, like they don't understand the multi. There's motherfuckers who dye themselves all kind of colors, got all kind of off the wall ass tattoos who are very conservative leaning, but you might assume they look liberal because they, do whatever. Or you have people, and people. A lot of people are going to go based off looks, and it's going to be a lot of innocent people get hurt.
And I don't think anything's going to happen soon, right? But if it does happen, like how like is it going to be a mass shooting? Are you just going to target certain people?
They said like, something was happening at HBCU earlier today. I don't know if that got resolved, but they were saying like I guess that there was somebody targeting HBCUs.
That's like again, that's stupid because what the fuck? So you think that everybody, like that's just a low mentality to have because it just makes ignorant people do dumb shit even more. And again, the average American isn't that smart.
I agree.
Third grade reading level. You think most of these motherfuckers are gonna be out here? They could buy a gun though. Yeah. And over here fucking headhunting for some stupid shit of what they perceive as a threat or what they perceive as the opposition of what they believe in. Like, that's fucking stupid, bro. Like, come on. Where's the fucking common sense? It's fucking sad. And you know what? America did this to themselves. Like, I told, like, all these fucking news anchors and politicians, like, I'm just waiting when this shit comes and bites their ass and someone shoots their ass. I think that's what's just mostly going to happen more.
Or is it on the people?
Are going to drop.
Like, I mean, because it's a whole kind of cycle, though. You know what I mean? It's the people who aren't intelligent enough to decipher, one, because the education system. So that's why they're not intelligent enough, because the education that we're given is getting worse and worse. It's about how to pass the test, not really how to deal with life. It's not giving life skills. It's not showing, trade skills, things that can actually help you get off to a good start in life, which would probably, I would think, you give more people opportunities to earn well out of high school, is what they should. But anyway, and that leads to low intelligence.
Someone else go, man.
Huh?
I'm gonna let someone else go, bro. Okay. He's been on for a minute.
All right, well, that's a BT. I appreciate you calling in, Solis.
No problem, man.
All right, yeah, but yeah, like you were saying that. I think this all is cyclical, man, because we buy into this shit as Americans. Like, we buy into the bullshit. We buy into and nothing's gonna change, right? So I blame us. I blame Americans for Except like I say, old school Americans, and I'm not saying anybody needs to do anything about it. I'm not. But it just seems like America as a whole, everybody was waiting for somebody else to make it safe. People aren't as the people act, they perform political. You know what I mean? These days. I don't think that people are as political. My bad. See, I gotta pull the thing back up. So if I couldn't see my bad. But yeah, people perform these days. Like I don't know. It's all wild. Like I said, like you were saying, it's about people picking sides and like, do you not have your own decision? Like, I don't understand how people follow some of these people. That means people are peculiar to say the least. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think nothing's going to change, right? Because when you make it this versus that, nobody thinks about the libertarians, poor libertarians. You know, nobody thinks about people who are independent. You either have to be this or you have to be that. Right. No, I agree. And I agree it is. But it's like, I see it. I mean, you see it all everywhere. You see it with people, you see it on the internet. You see it. People want to be one, and this is why I think a lot of this has gotten so soft, is people want to be told always good stuff. Nobody wants to be told they're wrong. Nobody wants to be told, hey, you need to fix this, you need to improve this. And then that's why mediocre becomes acceptable, right? Or that's why, getting back to the education thing, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell her, hey, you're kind of dumb there. You need to fix that up. Or you can't push kids like they used to push them back in the day. So nobody has any real heart, any real feeling, any real thoughts. You know what I mean? They just fucking... There's no inspiration anymore, right? I don't think anybody, like, it seems like that the country's not as motivated. I mean, when half the people are upset and depressed about their future, sometimes I have to realize I'm definitely on the older end. I may think that I'm younger than I am. I was just yesterday. I was just, and then sometimes you get up and your back hurt like hell, you ain't even done nothing. You have to realize your age. But you got to look at a lot of these people, especially younger people. They got a long life to live. And I understand why they feel the way they feel. I understand why they feel so down about shit, right? And it's hard to see a bright future with the way things are going. You're not going to get to have the things that your forefathers had. So, you don't have those same opportunities. You got less motivation to do so. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, getting back to that, when I was saying about it, we do it to ourselves as well, though. The things that we consume, like, why don't Americans get out and do shit? Like, we have resigned ourselves to the boxes. Like, people used to get out and do things. People used to get out and plant trees in their local parks and stuff. Like, people used to do shit. But now, again, like the music has made us hate each other. The music used to be about a community and hanging out and having a good time and coming together. Music now is hateful and sexual. It's not good, right? I would say, it's like bring back the funk and cocaine, but it's going right back to the sexual. But all I'm saying is this: it's just like, man, but music. Think about like back then. Now everybody has to make gangster music. You know what gangsters used to ride to back in the day? Fucking R&B. Real gangster. It wasn't bragging. Like, everything has to be front street proof. Like, I don't know, man. I got two conversations I want to have. Like, I need to just to bring back them old den topics. Like, remember the random topics that just had nothing to do with anything but life. You know what I mean? I need to bring those den topics back because, like, what happened? And he said, there is no soul. There's no music. There's no heart. There's no nothing. But the big payback, shit, sounds like taxes. What I'm saying is I can understand why the youth are uninspired. I can understand why everybody's uninspired. And so when you're uninspired, keeps you in a little bit longer. You watch a little bit of these new TV shows. They're terrible, but they promote nothing but terrible beliefs and ideas. You watch the news is doom and gloom. They scare you so that you have to keep watching because, the news keeps me safe and protected. So I need to keep watching it because the reason I've stayed safe is because it's of the news. But the news has nothing to do. You stayed safe just because that's how life has kind of been for you. The news didn't keep you safe. People who watched the news and went outside and got bopped over the head, 3 minutes later. The news does nothing but keep you. It adds just a level of anxiety. I can't watch the news. I really cannot watch the news. It's about nothing. You know what I mean? It's about nothing. It's just to keep you afraid. And you come back to that, it's like you get a fix from the fucking news, man. But, you just gotta, you gotta get away from all that shit. You gotta stop watching shitty TV. And shitty TV, I mean, most of the stories you've seen on anything, if you watched 3 Tyler Perry movies in your day, you've seen that same story 3 times. You've seen all the stories. How many plot twists are there? How many more? How many more betrayals, backstabbings, and baby daddies are there? Right? Like, I mean, how much more drama can you take in? And that energy that you get from watching stuff like that, people don't realize your mind is processing this as you would process you actually going out and living a life. You know what I mean? It sounds crazy. It's like, I'm bringing smart enough to know this is just TV. No, it's not. No, it's not. Right? It isn't in the sense, yes, it's TV, but that's how they soften you to more and more shit. That's how they usher in more and more limits pushed. They get you deeply ingrained in the story. The story's really good. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh, it's got my attention. It gets you deep off in that motherfucker. And then they hit you with some weird shit. You're like, I don't think I like this. But I've invested so much time in this story, I just gotta know what happened. And then, you sold your morals for a little bit of a weird story, right? There's so much more life out there. And then once you watch that first time, the next time it happens, you're like, it's no big deal. This is what happened in the movie last time. It wasn't that bad, right? And then the next time, this is what they just do in all the movies, I guess. So it's like, is it Hunter Wives? I haven't seen that. I didn't even know there was. Like, I don't be knowing about TV shows, man. Honestly, like, I don't, and I'm glad. Like, I watch cartoons. I've said this before. I watch cartoons for a reason, right? And I know it's because you're fucking childish. Yes, I am childish. All right, I'm okay with that. But the reason why is because I can suspend reality. Because I'm not worried about realistic shit. That's maybe this is how my mind works, right? I can say, okay, this is a cartoon. Anything that takes place in here is not meant to be realistic. If I watch a real show and it's supposed to be live action, I'm gonna be watching it and I'm like, okay, that's not realistic. This doesn't make any sense. And it's gonna ruin the story for me. I can't do it. It's frustrating. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if anybody else is like that. So I'd rather watch cartoons. It's either got to be a cartoon or an over-the-top type of comedy, right? So that way I just know I'm not expecting anything sensible. This is crazy. This is ridiculous, like parodies and shit like that. But yeah. But TV, anyway, as a whole, it's bad. It's all the music. Like, again, the music used to come together. I was talking about this, like, say, on the Tiki Taki. On the Tiki Taki. I was talking about, like, how family gatherings used to be, right? And it got a lot of response because people are like, man, it's not like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that family out there having a good music dance. You can't dance to this music anymore. Y'all brought Beyonce to the cookout and just ruined it, right? Y'all just why? Why'd you bring Beyonce to the cookout? Beyonce music does not belong in the cookout. Anyway, but once these motherfuckers start twerking at the cookout and doing shit like that, This is your family. This is a family gathering, man. This is a family reunion. Why are you doing this? Right? Motherfuckers start coming and getting plates and not even participating. Motherfuckers start pulling up late and getting plates. You feel me? Oh, let me get a plate for Rodney. He ain't come. Rodney ain't come. Rodney don't get no motherfucking plate. Okay? It's this motherfucking family gathering. And if it's something left over, then Rodney might get a motherfucking plate. Right? Yeah. Do people go hang out and watch sports together anymore? I remember like back in the day, people like, maybe people still do. I used to a little bit. Maybe it was a younger thing. But do people go out and like get the sports bar or get together at the friend's house and somebody throw something on the pit and, you know, we get on the big screen, watch the game, have a few that's all, folks. A few brewskis. Have a few brewskis and just enjoy the game. Like, people would rather be to themselves. I mean, myself included, so I'm not even hating on anybody, right? It's just the way things become. I just like my peace at this point. It's not even like I'm a extroverted introvert, right? I like to chill. I like to store up a lot of energy and then dispel all that energy in a brief moment and then chill for a while again. It just takes a long time to store up. But I don't be outside like that. There's nothing outside that's entertaining, right? So go like skydiving or something. But yeah. And so if we do, we only invite one, you know, the cool neighbor. Man, real quick, because and it's not. And people say, "Oh, it's just you, or you don't like people." No, I don't like the bullshit people be talking about. That's what it is. Like, let's talk about some real. I don't want to talk about no small talk. I don't care about, you know, what you're doing at your day job. Like, let's talk about those odd beliefs thing. You know, like what is the oddest belief that you have, you know, or the oddest thing that you've ever. I got a good one. Tuck, what's the motherfucking deal? You said you always have people over the 30. Man, look, you might be right. I think my early 30s is when that stopped for me. Like, to me, just having dealing with a lot of personalities these days it's exhausting. It's exhausting in the sense of, in a conversation like here. No, yeah, I wonder. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, we don't socialize. Like, I'm gonna tell you what fucked it all up, man. I'm gonna tell you what fucked it. When they stopped making good couch co-op games, right? Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I know y'all be playing Mad and all that other shit. When they stopped making games, you could play head to head. Like, I don't know if y'all was around for the N64. I don't know how many of y'all are old enough for that. Like WCW on N64, you were getting 4 deep on that. Like 4 controllers were going to show up out of nowhere. And you're going to have a good time. And those conversations, like, I think those things would still happen today as adults, but they started trying to make all the games 2-player, 1-player. And so now everybody has to go to their own little console to fucking participate. And then you got to get on the headset. And you say something on the headset you ain't supposed to say, you getting your ass kicked off. And hope all is well with you too, man. It's wild, bro, because I've said this before. And Mike is a terrible person. But I've said this before, and that's, in reality, I don't believe that we as human beings are as efficient of a group or as efficient of beings as we should be. And I think this is deliberate, right? I think some of it is a byproduct of other actions, and I think some of it is deliberate. Because what would human beings be doing? I think board games too, though. I'm a board game fanatic. Look, hey, I'm down with some board. Look, I'm willing to go from I got a personal favorite game y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all don't know nothing about. I ain't gonna tell y'all because y'all gonna be buying them all up and playing them with all your friends. I'll tell y'all one day. I'll tell y'all tomorrow if you have a cushion. We'll I'll tell y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think, man. Look, man. Man, look. It's the. Don't get me wrong. Like, video games are cool, right? Don't get me wrong. That you can go on such a different type of adventure and the visual, but board games are a different level of trash talk. I don't even care if you're talking about like just Uno, right? Board games, face to face communication, Monopoly. We can get busy if you want to. And I know it's about to be Charlie Kirk. People come in. I thought you guys were supposed to be talking about Charlie Kirk. This is the den. If you've never been in the den, if you just sit in the corner, you're just like, what did I get into? This is what we do, right? The den does not have. Oh, what a terrible person! What a terrible person! I ain't fucking with the Monopoly. But here's the thing, though, right? Board games are great. Like, some of the board games get kind of weird. But there's such a variety of games now. There's a game I've been told about, and I've never played. I don't know. Have y'all ever heard of a game called Phase 10? I've heard a bunch of people playing this, and I mean, I just don't know. I don't even know what it is, but nobody explains it to me, right? And so I'm trying to figure out, like, what is Star Wars Monopoly? Sorry is a solid game. The OGs go as far back as Shoots and Ladders. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But what was another great game? Trouble was a good game. Operation was a great game. Showing age, yes, I know. Hungry Hippos, if you will. If you play Phase 10, what? I don't even know what. I have no idea what that is. Hungry Hippos, solid game, right? I don't think. Let me think. What else? There's so many classics. There's so many great memories that board. I mean, I still play board games, right? But I like more like creative, like thought type games. Shit where you may have to like roll a dice or roll a letter or something. You got to come up with something. You got so much time to like try to come up with some more shit than your opponent's like, oh man, I ain't played Pity Pat since. I used to play Pity Pat with my sister. That's been a long time. Pity Pat, I haven't played Pity Pat in so long. Pity Pat, Go Fish, Cards. I have not played card. Man, it's been a long fucking time. Anyway, you say Super Nintendo Big Sister was the best. Shit, that's what I say. That's funny that you mentioned that. Like I said, yeah, I used to play, even though I was much larger than my sister. She was older, so I always had to be player two. She used to be Sonic. I used to be Tails. Right? I had to be Luigi, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem with that. So you say where the form come from? Oh, you talking to Mike? Mike's a terrible person, but yeah. So again, man, what we'll do tomorrow since let me see what we got going on here. Oh, it's a terrible person. I don't even know if I want to talk to that terrible person. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. Luigi was cool. Man, look, I don't care. Luigi was the taller brother anyway. You know what I'm saying? Luigi was ride or die. Like, because he wasn't getting no action out of this. You know what I'm saying? And Nintendo just came out and said that Mario and Princess are just friends. This should be the biggest outrage of 2025. Just friends. Mario risks his life for this broad every fucking 3 to 4 years in a new wave. I told y'all she was fucking with Bowser. Y'all thought that she's in the bestiality, dragonality, right? She's in. Why is she always at this nigga? How is she always getting caught? How she up in the little cloud thingy? You know what I'm saying? Riding with how? She into that. She fuck with that nigga. Browser is the bad boy. She fuck with the bad boy. She riding in the cloud thing. Right? So, I mean, you know. And then Luigi just going, and he ain't really getting no, you know. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, he's like, let me just get some rice, my brother, you know what I'm saying? I don't want this motherfucker to get eaten by a turtle thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, Luigi was getting nothing out of the game. Like, he contributes so much, you know what I'm saying? Tails contributed so much he would carry. Tails, like, the give the number twos their dues. Give the number twos their dues, okay? Because this is what I'm saying. Can't be number one if it ain't no number two. I'm dropping bars on you. Can't be number one if it ain't no number two. Oh, shit. That's fucking funny. Clear consoles. I don't know what you're talking about. Bring back the Tiger Electronics. Y'all don't know nothing about Tiger Electronic. If you know what I mean, when I'm talking about the little Tiger Electronic handhelds, drop a 1 in the chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, drop a 0. Everybody ain't hip to this, right? You had to be this might be just a little too old. I might just really be dating myself to some of y'all, right? Had like the little Chip and Dale, had like Aladdin, the Street Fighter. The little shit didn't have no colors to it. It was just, I don't even know how that shit worked, right? But it had no colors. It was just some little the little spots on it were like darkened, and so it would look like something. And the little screen, it was like 1.5 bits. You know what I'm saying? It was like 1.5 bits. Oh, you go to the game? Good deal. Oh, I'm gonna have some sauce. Like, I'm gonna have some sauce. Man, look. Here's the question to your question. And I hate, answering a question with a question. Right? Now, if it matters if it's hypothetical or if it's a real question. Either way, right? Either way. It matters if it's hypothetical or real, right? Because it just depends. How is she into you, or is she just a chick you didn't just read? Like, how did this situation occur? How did this arrangement, this encounter occur, become a thing? That's what I need to know, and then I can give a more suitable answer for that. What? You don't understand the power of number two. Talking about baby number 4. I don't want to talk about any other ones except for the Olympic gymnast. The Olympic gymnast is the only one I want to talk about. Oh, excuse me. I want his autograph now. And in that way, when he's famous, I can go ahead and I'll be ahead of the game. I got limited edition pre-fame super signature right here. Right? It'd be like the Michael Phelps of Olympic gymnast stuff. So send me that autograph and we'll talk. I forgot. I've been on a rant about a whole bunch of stuff. I probably did not clear up half the things I said. But yeah, I said I blame the people. What? Oh my God, Mike! I accept bad credit too. So you think look? I'm an equal opportunity employer. Excuse me. What kind of man do you think I am? What kind of person do you think I am? Yeah. What is the time? I stopped. I'm not. Yeah. Well. Yeah. You have to ask me about that one. So you think my credit score's actually gone down. Probably since the denanigans I've been in the den. I definitely need to sit down and get some things in order. It is gone. It was up. I don't know how I was up, but it was up. That's the crazy part. I don't know how I was up. I didn't do anything special. It was up. Right? It was up. Damn, TD took you long ass time to respond. I answered that shit like 13 years ago. It was up. It's seen better days. I'm actively going to improve that, right? Because if my social credit score is going to be terrible, at least my regular credit score should be decent, right? So yeah, man, it depends, nigga. Like there's factors in all this stuff. Like, what are the intentions, right? What are the intentions? I'll talk to you in the Discord. We have Discord things to discuss. What time is it, as a matter of fact? Shit. I guess because I said what I was out, I tapped out for about 30 minutes and then I came back. So y'all about another 15. September 11th. That's crazy. All of this is crazy. Everything that's going on in the world today is crazy. Should you be allowed? I mean, because I'm asking this question and it doesn't matter. Like we know that anybody with decent, an ounce of decency in their skin would say no, right? But we know that most people they're not decent anymore. They don't care about being decent and they don't think you're decent unless you completely agree with them. It doesn't matter which side. Everybody's guilty of this, right? My thing is, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't, it's just you get caught up in this shit. I don't give a fuck. Remember when they used to tell, this is why your parents back in the day, or folks back in the day, you say you didn't talk about money, you didn't talk about politics, and it was like something else you didn't talk about. It was like three things you never talked about, like in polite society. Well, society got real impolite, and you know, they used to have these conversations at the coffee clutches with the Ronald Reagan records or whatever, whoever it was. And they kept this shit private. Now we do this shit on the fucking internet. I don't give a fuck who, what, where. Like, it's like, what? Why'd you say and do that? Like, once motherfuckers got cameras and felt like movie stars, like, and just didn't have discretion, it's probably not good to record that and put on it. Like, there's no discretion anymore, right? We're all fucking superstars. We're all got to be famous now, but there's no discretion. Nobody cares. Again, they said no. You don't talk about your money. Everybody gets on the internet talking about how much money they got, bragging, and I got this, that, and the third. Or they get on the internet and lie about money and swindling people. It's oh my fucking back. Oh, that's that 40 on you. It's now all out in the public now. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and then people get mad. Because these are things you talk about that have so many people who are easily offended by these things, who because they're not on a certain status with these things, or they're not in agreement with these things, and they cause volatility. And they put now everything is on Front Street. And what it do? What's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you. How you doing? How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? But that's what's going on. Like it's gotten to the point where nobody cares. Those things that should be private conversations, those things that should be, those things that you're supposed to keep in private, right? Even sex. Motherfuckers out there, I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that. Like, yeah, you got fucking sex, religion, money, politics. Those are things that you kept to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, trying to put some dick up in vanity, see it. But they these things, like if people talked about everything but those 4 topics, do you understand how happy you'd be? Because the thing about it is those topics don't, if you're not forcing it on somebody, you're not, oh, is he in the city? Oh, man. What part of the city you in, man? Man, let me know what part of the city you in. But yeah, man, like, it's so much more that you can talk about. Like, that's why people have decent relationships. They used to have decent relationships. People didn't talk about this shit. Hey, what'd you do this weekend, John? I went hunting with the family. Killed me a 10-point buck. It's like, awesome, cool beans. What did you do? Oh, we went camping. We went to the wilderness. Yeah, we fought a bear, roasted marshmallows. Like, talk about some shit. Now it's, hey, did you see so-and-so go crazy? And I'm part of it. I'm not judging anybody because we're all guilty, right? We're all guilty. Sharing the newest reel, latest reel, craziest reel. Hey, you see the new whale do a backflip and eat the trainer? I was like, yeah, I saw that. It's crazy, man. It's pretty wild. Like, it's wild. It's super wild. The way the world is now. If you'd have told me this when I graduated, if you'd have told me this day, I remember, what was that, a junior in school when this happened, when 9/11 happened. I remember the teacher saying, hey, we may have to do a lockdown, or we probably won't be able to let y'all leave the school if something this happens, that happens. And I was a sizable individual. I wasn't super big. I played sports, right? And I remember the teacher saying, and I asked him, I said, Mr. So-and-so, what if I'd say no? What if I want to go? Who's going to stop me? Right? Like, yeah, so like, who's going to stop me? And he's like, well, I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to keep everybody. And it was super funny. I remember that, right? But it's like, it was a very odd time. I remember he didn't want to teach the class that day. He's like, everybody be quiet. I'm going to listen to the radio, trying to figure out what's going on. And it was wild. But if you'd have told me then, I saw something that said the people on 9/12/2001 would be ashamed of the people. The America on 9/12/2001 would be ashamed of the America on 9/11/2025. And that resonated. That really did resonate. Like 20 years ago, this was a different country. And we grow up and we experience, and again, to y'all younger folks, this shit flies so fast. Live your life. That shit flies fast. That shit goes by fast. Make memories. Enjoy your fucking life. But don't neglect it. Don't neglect your life, but enjoy your life. Make real memories. Like, go experience things while you can. They're probably gonna lock y'all down soon. But anyway. But it shit goes fast. And so you look at it and you're just like, how did it change? How did it change? Like, I didn't know what a LGBT or trans, like, I didn't know none of that. That stuff probably even existed back then. Right? Like, it's crazy, man. And now it's you can't tell me certain things aren't orchestrated and aren't, put into certain beliefs. Like, but the thing about it is the people behind 9/11 are probably the same ones behind the most recent events we've been discussing. So it's a conversation y'all don't want to be probably, anyway. So it's just one of them things, man. It's just one of them things. Like the world is crazy, but it just shows you. It shows you there's a lot of people who just go with the flow and really just, I'm doing it because so and so likes it. I'm doing this because so and so did. The celebrity who lives nothing like me said I should do this because this is what's best for me. Right? I'm gonna follow them because I like the movies they're in, and then they just fucking they vote for weird policies. And I mean, I'm not saying people on the right don't do the same thing because you got conservative celebrities that do the same thing too. People don't really go and do things that are in their best interest or in the best interest for society. Like, and it's just so crazy how brain dead some people are. You know, either way, like either way. So it's not even just like, oh, you libtard. It's like, yeah, you fucking. I don't know the good conservative slurs. I need to learn. I got to get tight on that. What'd you say? Would you be wrong? You wouldn't be right. Right? You wouldn't be right. I'll take one more call if you want to take a call. I just missed Mike's call, so I ain't got the damn ringer on. I got to cut the thing on. I'll take one more call. But you wouldn't be right. I mean, again, that's the beautiful thing about free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You're entitled to say what you want to say, but you also have to deal with the consequences of what comes with things you say. And we can say, well, that's what happened with what's his name. But violence shouldn't be a consequence. If you make a threat towards somebody, absolutely, there should be consequence there. But if you're just speaking out into a general situation, no way, Jose. All right, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
I thought hurricane season was over.
Yes, a classic, a very verified classic. Pineapple Express. Mr. Mel, how you doing this evening?
Man, I'm all right. I feel, not that I'm a big Charlie Kirk fan, but just, I don't know, watching the video and like, I guess the whole senselessness of it is heavy, man. That shit got me feeling a little down. Yeah. So it's a weird vibe right now.
And I'm giggling because I'm reading what Tucker says. So I don't want people to think I'm laughing at what you said. I'll throw up on my printer. He understands. But yeah, it's a weird thing, man, because I initially first saw the video where he got hit. But I didn't see that, like, it's kind of just cut there, you know, for what it is. And then when I saw the real, I got on X. I really don't get on X that often. And, you know, X.
Yeah, I had to get on it. By the time that I knew he was dead, or like when I saw he was shot, I didn't rush to it. I was doing other stuff. But once I knew he was dead, I said, let me go see what's going on. And I had to go to Twitter by that point because they liked it from everything else.
And when you saw that,
yeah,
that was
and
a
like
thing.
me knowing shots and shot placement and whatnot, like I knew,
So
he
the
had no chance, bro.
One of the points I was making earlier though is that he did something though that not many people get to do. Right? He got to die doing what he loved,
talking his shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. How many boxes you heard say you want to die?
Ironic. It's ironic in more ways than one. That like, well, they're saying that they found the gun in the woods. And it's got like engravings with like pro-trans type of, you know, shit on it. So it's ironic that right before he got shot, he was saying that most mass shooters are trans,
right? And
then pow. But like you said, he literally went out talking his shit to the person that shot him. If this person does happen to be trans,
right?
Like how ironic on every level, like. That's what he said right before he got shot.
It proved me right. So just kind of looking at that, do you think that Charlie Kirk was a racist?
I mean, it's saying that the hood is on dumb shit, that niggas is tripping. Does that make you racist? I say that shit all day.
These days, that's anti-black.
But that's what people, like, stop fucking... I'm black. I'm not a nigga.
Right.
At least I'll try my best not to be.
No, I mean, you can't look. There's always going to be a little part of it, and you have to keep that. Like you have to keep a capacity for violence. Like as a man, you have to keep. the ability just to flip that. Now you know you don't want to go full nigga, but you want to be able to go. You know, you want to be able to, like, it's like Super Saiyan level 1. You know what I'm saying? You want to go like there. You don't want to go 2. You get the blue.
Super Saiyan 4 when you got the tail.
Yeah, it's a wrap, then. Nigga. You're going to jail. Like, yeah. So if you get to that level of nigga, it's over for you.
If you go to Super Nigga 4, you definitely going to jail.
It's a wrap, nigga, and you might catch a case in the jail. Like, that's the type of shit you're gonna be on. So, yeah, because that's usually drug induced. Like, if you didn't got to that point, you got a bad batch or something. But yeah. But yeah, so I mean, but that's what you got people saying nowadays. You got people saying that if you talk about overweight people, that's anti-black. You talk about impoverished people, that's anti-black. If you talk about anything negative, it's anti-black or anti-POC.
But see, how long we've been? They talk about red pill and shit. How long we literally been having this conversation in the den about how that isn't racist, and we just calling niggas out on dumb shit.
Right.
It's not racist to say that what you're doing is fucking detrimental to society, and you're a fucking smudge under the boot heel of America. Like, that's what you need to be. We need to get rid of you. We need to stomp you out and get you the fuck out of here because you fucking up everything for everybody else. Right. This is what it is. It ain't racist. It's you.
But it's not their fault. They can't help it.
But that's the problem. Like you said a minute ago, like they're making that anti-black. That's not black. That's nigga shit.
Right. But as a black person, you feel pissed off. Like, as a black person with sense, you would think that you would feel pissed off that they're equating piss poor behavior as black. And the fucked up thing about it is that I do feel like there's a lot of black women that view it that way, because there's times I've sparked, insightful comments and no real intent, but it's about bad behavior, and I get responses like, "Oh, you anti-black, you this and this." I don't know if you saw the Trina video at SeaWorld.
But I have not. Okay. But the thing is that they don't see the behavior as bad anymore. That's the point of delusion. That they're like, they don't even say delusion. They say delude. This is the people that we are dealing with.
That's when I knew it was over. Like, if of all the slang that I hate, delulu.
I know. I'm trying. That's why I said I was trying to treat you.
So delulu, it started at a delulu and twin. Those. And because it all
front, I like twins.
Yo, no, bro, no twin, bro. Like I can't. Like, what? No, one, we are not. We have no similarities. Or it'd be like a nigga who's
and I fuck with gang a little bit.
Oh, this nigga, yeah, I can't fuck. I don't fuck with gang. I don't fuck with twin.
But just a little bit, like privately. I don't do it publicly.
I'm barely accepting
when I'm in the right environment to let my nigga out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Bro, no.
I'm like super nigga too. That's when I come with the gang.
Bro, like,
but not when I'm just chilling.
When it's time to code switch, I understand. I understand that there are certain situations where it can be utilized, but I played the OG card. I use the old, so I cannot. All right, twin, appreciate that. Fuck no, like. That shit bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's so loosely used. You know what a twin is? This is a rare bond, a rare connection, a special occurrence in the giving of life in multiple units. And you talk just like we just any random nigga say.
You know what? I never looked at it that deep.
I didn't either until like just now, honestly. But I just never liked the term twin. It was just like, we're not alike, because it'll be a sketchy looking motherfucker who'll be like, all right, twin. And then I'm thinking like, you think we're similar?
No, it's not the term. It's the motherfuckers using the term.
Yeah, it's just, and it's because they always get, so it's like, I'm thinking like, do you think we're similar? Like, and then I'm offended. Because I'm like, look at you. You believe that we have the same belief system, the same morals, the same ethics. I'm offended, and maybe it's some type of prejudice within me. Yeah, twin offends me. Gang, I'm not gang affiliated. No, get that away. I don't have any of these dumb. No, I don't want to be part of your gang. Right, I see what your gangs do. I don't want nothing to do with nothing. I don't like, and I know it's taking it partially literally and being a little over the top with being a little facetious with it, but it's like I don't like none of the new slang. I don't like none of that shit. Like, I guess because like back in the day, our shit was school. That's how you referred to the older motherfucker. Hey, all right, school.
Right.
I'm not related to you, little motherfucker. I don't want no familial ties. So that's why I guess twin bothers me and unk bothers me, and I don't want to close say. Just I'd rather you be like so hey buddy, hey guy, hey twin, shit like be like the old white boy, hey bubba, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like shit, anything. I just don't.
See, buddy is like twin for. I hate when a white man calls me buddy. I feel so disrespected. I feel buddy is like you substituting that for boy or something. That's how I feel when a white man call me buddy. I hate buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Fucking buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I hate it, honestly.
Yeah. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. But man, yeah, buddy ain't bad to me, man. Like, yeah, I can see it though. It's just buddy to me is.
It does depend on the pitch and the tone, like how it's said.
Yeah.
But mostly, no.
Yeah.
As soon as I hear buddy, then I got to figure out how you said it.
Right. Yeah, the inflection does matter. The inflection does matter. Shout out to Corey. What's the motherfucking deal? So I mean, I understand you. It's to me though. It's like I don't know. No, it's just.
But I do want to get back on topic.
Oh, what about boss? Boss. I use boss super loose. Oh, I use boss with everybody. So, not everybody, but most people. It just depends. Boss is a term I still utilize. I'd rather boss something like that.
I use boss a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like. I'd be like, what's up, my boy? Like, I'm not your boy. Like, I feel more offended when a nigga be like, call me my boy than white boy. Like, I'm not your son. I'm not your boy. What these demeaning terms, these lower ranking terms. I don't want to be associated with none of this shit. But all right, yeah, let's get back on topic because yeah, we definitely go off track in the den. That's what the den does.
One more, but it's not as bad as New York slang. Right. My heart and my love and all that bullshit.
Oh man, look, no, no, like. Say chief, yeah, chief is a good one. Like anything that's of upper ranking, like you lifting. Look, I'm not gonna call nobody king or queen. Look, no, fuck no. Like, look, no, you're not getting no grand rising. You know what I'm saying? All that weird shit. You expect this from me? You got the wrong thing. I'm not calling like don't call me king. Like don't do that. Like that shit is disturbing.
Yeah, it's cringe.
It's just kind of like, what happened to King? Where's my fucking castle? Where's my mighty steed? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not suitable. Like, let's apply terms to the terms that these people apply. Let's be realistic, right? I'm not gonna say these bitches fighting and cutting each other on the butt, shooting up Walmart and shit, motherfuckers. But these mighty queens have fallen. Like, stop. That's just like, let's not do that. They were never. They like. Queens don't be getting fucked on by pets. I've been saying that shit for a long time. I've seen that shit on another little clip. The queens don't associate with play. You don't let the fucking the paupers in the street with leprosy fucking run up in you. And then you get to be called a queen back. What is going on here, right? But here, anyway, yeah, my bad. Yeah, Queens is frustrating because it's so over for Queens and King. That shit frustrates me.
I heard.
Yeah, I remember
calling these whores queens.
Yes, these fucking these scallywags. These skis you know what I'm saying? Like this is terrible. It's terrible, man. Old English motherfuckers do this insults.
I did want to kind of touch on shot difficulty, how difficult that shot really is. So like now we know it was like about 200 yards.
Okay.
And he was on a roof. The area that they was doing the event is it goes down into like a slope, and it's like a little fishbowl. So that kind of makes that shot harder when you're shooting up, when you're shooting down from an angle like that.
Mm-hmm. And
they said that the way, from that vantage point, the way the tent was, he shot him in the neck, but he couldn't see his head. like at the angle.
Oh,
the tent would have been blocking his head. That makes it even harder shot.
Damn.
So, like, I would think he would have went. That's why I think, like, I ain't gonna say he's like some Agent 47 and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he definitely knows how to shoot a fucking gun. Like, for a next shot. Yeah, and then he's using a bolt action rifle. Like, you kind of gotta know. That's old school shit.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know how to rack your round and like, and you have to sight those guns in. So like, he definitely knew what he was doing.
Mr. Jackson in the chat. What is the Beehive State? Is that Utah's the Beehive State? Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. Yeah, I've never heard that. So he said the Beehive State. I've never heard that either. So. Broderick's here. Neither here nor there that Broderick has arrived. Yeah. You see, you just.
But yeah, is it the most difficult shot in the world? No, but it's definitely not easy. And another thing that makes me think he's experienced, like, it almost feels like professional because he only shot once. Right.
That's
one clean shot.
That's what I've thought about because, again, especially now that you mentioned bolt action and everything else that goes with it, that's a bit of a process. So if you miss, people are going to figure out where that's coming from.
Where you at, and you got to rack again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
so
time. It's all time.
Yeah. So
it's like all added seconds. It's going to take the average person, like, depending on how cold you got to be cold to re-rack in 3 seconds and shoot.
Yeah. And then by that time, like,
that's
say,
a long time.
Moving. Yeah, your target's moving.
That's a long. He's moving. Everybody moving. It's pandemonium. Your window's closed, and you still got to try to get away.
Right.
And now everybody is looking for you.
Yeah.
And you're on a roof exposed. Like, and that's another thing. People saw his ass. They saw him on the roof.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, snap.
So I'll be interested. My thing is, I don't think we're gonna find out nothing. And I think it's all a bigger play. Like when they talk about shit, like, and I'm almost afraid to talk about this shit, but when they talk about deep state, like, this is the type of shit that deep state would be behind. Like, because what they do is they'll kill the person. This dude was on pace to possibly be president for real. And I think he was somebody that, whether you agree with him or not, he really believes in the shit he's talking about. So if somebody like that becomes president, they're gonna try to make a real change, whether that's a change that you like or not. It's all, like, life is all about perspective.
Right.
So, but he was gonna try to do that, what he believed for real, and that's not who they want. But they love to make a martyr out of you because that gives them the opportunity to make it look like this side is now winning, and meanwhile they do all their bullshit under the guise of this new power that's come through organic. They make you feel like it's an organic uprising, when really it's all just orchestrated. They make a martyr, and then they put a figurehead in front of the movement that they control.
Man, yeah, and it's unfortunate, right? Because it really is. Because, I mean, again, aside from the political aspirations and all that other shit that went with it, like, the man just spoke his bit. And to me, he felt genuine about it, right? Like you said, and that's what kind of makes you, all right, let me hear what he has to say. Because it's not like he's coming down in a condescending manner. It's not like he's coming down attacking nobody. He's stating the facts. This is what's going on. He's not saying, he's saying things that may have made you feel, depending on who you are, a little uncomfortable or upset because you have to recognize you're just putting up a mirror. But he never said anything to the aspect that, damn, this motherfucker's a racist, right?
Right.
People assume as soon as you talk about another race, you're automatically racist. But we as black folks know, we talk about white people all the time. We talk about Mexicans all the time. We talk about everybody all the time. But as soon as they turn around and talk about us, you know what I'm saying, it becomes issue. And that's the thing.
You want to know when he became racist? The moment he was white and he said black on black crime.
Yeah. As soon as absolutely.
That's what made him racist in their eyes. But I really think they should stop using the term black on black crime. It's just crime. Mm-hmm. We all commit crimes on the people that we're around.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just what it is. If you look at it by the numbers, white people kill the majority of white people.
Right.
Asian, same, black. That's just how it is. That's who you're around.
Yeah, you definitely you're more likely to be killed by somebody in your proximity. Like you said, then,
so it's so we should stop because it does, right or wrong. Like, are they immature emotionally? Yes, for reacting to certain things, but you can't control what triggers somebody. So we should just, kind of stop with the blanket statements and putting, using race to, because it's America. We supposed to be figuring out this across the board, not just what to do to stop black crime or what to do to stop white crime. We need to stop all crime.
Right.
We need to stop all poverty. We need to stop all, you know what I'm saying? So we should stop putting labels on, who has the most crime or does it, because it affects all of us. So fix all crime. But that's, that's fantasy land, because it's all propagated to us in that way to keep us divided. But that's why they were afraid of somebody like a Charlie Kirk, because even whether you could point out things that might be wrong with the way he views it, he's not trying to say that he's right or wrong. He's telling you, this is how I feel. Let's talk about it.
Right.
And that's dangerous to the powers that be, because they don't want social discourse. Social discourse makes people think. And the more people you got thinking, the less likely it is that you'll be able to control them.
Right. I was thinking earlier, you know what they need to bring back? But they probably that'd be just a vantage point to be picking them niggas off. Do like they used to do, not all the way like they used to do back in the Greek days or Roman days. But they need to bring back like public speak. Who speaks in public anymore? Right? Like have a podium.
I thought you were gonna say crucifixion.
No, hell no. What? Okay.
You said the Roman day.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not thinking about it, because I'm thinking about how they used to have public debates and they had their little stages and people coming in. But you probably couldn't do it these days. Motherfucker will shoot your ass. He said something I don't like, and his argument was better than the nigga I supported. Like
that's basically what just happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's just like,
because that's what he was bringing back.
Yeah, and it was
think about it. What you're talking about is exactly what
it really is though.
And they fucking shot him.
That's crazy for opinions. That's the wild thing about it. That's the thing. And then you prove him right. You make his legacy bigger. I mean, so you contributed. You contributed to unknowingly contribute to the message, because now you got all these people who didn't know who he was, and you got two things happening. The people who find him and don't like him, they wasn't gonna fucking look for him anyway. But the people now who looking it up, he's added to his base, even though he's recipe.
For sure.
But now you have more people becoming aware. Yeah.
Like I said in the chat earlier, like this immortalized now.
Yeah.
It's forever now.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, you up there with the.
And then they did it the day before 9/11.
Yeah. So now 9/10, 9/11.
So it's gonna be back-to-back days of American remembrance. Never forget.
Yeah, wait till you see what happens tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
Wait till you see what happens tomorrow. This is just the beginning.
That's the times we living in, though. You might be right.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this so I got a clip for tomorrow if something do happen the way shit been going. I told y'all motherfuckers yesterday, look, when y'all thought I was joking, I was serious. Like, I'm saying at this rate, look, gotta take your gamble. The odds are in my favor to make this claim. If not, oh well, good day. See, I was glad I was wrong. But yeah, man. Oh, but have you been seeing the funniest thing though? The most entertaining thing that I've been seeing is that people are getting fired left and right for celebrating this man. They're like, it's teachers, it's
really?
chicken floor, like it's motherfuckers getting fired left.
That brought me. You don't know how much joy that just brought to my heart hearing that.
Yeah, it's people getting fired.
These niggas getting fired.
Because usually you got motherfuckers like it's people you got no left and right. Again, they're calling jobs, they outing people. The people who stop doxing people. But it's again, if it's somebody who don't agree with what you want, you're more than happy to put the information out.
To dox them. Right?
Yeah, but whenever
that's what I was about to say a minute ago when you said about like it's crazy that they killed him for his opinion. Like, but the craziest thing is, what's their biggest war cry? It's like, we have to be heard. Here are our opinions. This is how we feel. Yeah. But you kill somebody else for saying how they feel.
And the thing about it is, if their opinions were good enough, then people like that wouldn't have the followings that they had. You wouldn't grow these followings because people who think, use common sense, say, this does make sense. He's providing facts.
Yeah, some bullshit can only go so far.
Yeah.
Some bullshit can only go so far. But once enough people hear it, enough people realize it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And it gets exposed.
Yeah, and that's what was happening with the great noticing. But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, man, it's wild. Like, oh yeah, I think I saw that one with the news anchor too. But it's like, yeah, it's people saying crazy stuff. It's people saying real wild stuff, man. Like, because ultimately, when it comes down to it, when it's on your side, you're devastated. Again, if it's on your side, if it happened to somebody on your side, you're.
Are you talking about MSNBC?
Oh, I think it's what it was on. I can't remember.
Yeah, they was wilding, bro.
But it's crazy. Like, and the thing about anybody who celebrates death is fucking retarded, right? Because we're all going to die. Like, we all eventually get to the grave. You're like, there's just some of us get there faster, and some of us going to have about 30 extra years at the end of our life where it's going to be just miserable. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all hooked up to a damn machine. Some of y'all and you're going to be suffering through a life. But the people you made fun of, who might have tapped out early, might have been unfortunate, especially Kirk's situation. We died doing what we love. There's no better way to go out. Look, no matter what you believe or what you feel. Think about it. Like when motherfuckers talk about they die on the track, on the fucking race car track, died doing what they love. Or motherfuckers talk about how they would love to die in the ring or on the field and, doing what they love. Because they know that's the peak. Life after that is not quite the same, right? No matter how much money you got, doesn't matter, because it doesn't. But, so he went out doing what he loved. That's what I think made him a martyr. And that's what made him, I hate to say solidified his legacy, but
no, it did. He's immortalized, bro. He's immortalized.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate that's what it took. But yeah, man, it's a wild deal. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get wilder. Like I think that other things are going to happen, right? I think that other things are going to.
I just hope it's no. My fear is like somebody on the other side getting popped and a whole Civil War narrative, because there's been a lot of little Civil War talk lately. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I've definitely. But the thing is, this: the Blue Star Boys realize, hey, America's not on our side like we thought they were. They put too much shit out on social media. Everybody's starting to realize, okay, maybe time to play our, no pun intended, our Trump card. And cave this motherfucker in from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been building this up for years. Like, all you need is something to trigger it off. That's why I said, like, I hate to play conspiracy, but
it's like I said though. That's what I just said. Like, and then make it out of the ashes, make it seem like an organic rebirth, and they really just guiding it behind the scenes the whole time.
Exactly.
That's what shit they do.
Motherfuckers better get up out the country, motherfucker, while you still can. Because this bitch finna become the Matrix for real. America's gonna be a wild place. In 10 years, America's going to be a wild place to live. Nobody want to talk to you, Broderick. It's way past the bedtime.
Fuck that, I ain't going nowhere.
So that's
I went through all the bullshit in America. We about to ride this shit out.
Yeah, man, look. Better go where the money long, but the dollar gonna fall. Niggas ain't gonna ball.
Oh yeah, once the dollar gone, it's all about the money. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That shit in 10 years, shit probably sooner than that. But it's gonna be a situation. Like I say, man, look, Better make plans. Probably put that shit in the crypto or something, so it's just international.
Yeah.
And because once the dollar goes, shit, it's a wrap. So, yeah, that's how things tend to go. But it's ugly. It's getting ugly out there. It's getting quite ugly. And I think more things are going to happen. I think more shenanigans are on deck. I hate to say it. I hate for it to be that way, but yeah, it's going to happen.
No, I mean, it could definitely. I mean, I agree, and it's like it could be deeper than that. It could be an outside source that's setting all this up to have us fighting in fight. It could be a whole different country doing this.
Right. That's what I'm saying to you. And people just are aware. But you say this is your first live chat. Oh man, Corey, you gotta be here, man. We're gonna be back active. We're gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna chill tomorrow though. We're gonna cushion in tomorrow. We'll talk dirty after dark another time. But yeah, we're gonna cushion in tomorrow. And just like the old Christians used to be, I'm gonna come up with some off the wall last topic, and it's not gonna be that. And we just
it's gonna be some real niggatry.
Yeah, tomorrow is definitely a nigga night, because it's just we gotta have them nights where we just loosen up, let go of all the stressful, killing your nerve ending talk. Yeah, it's Friday.
You ain't got no job.
Right? You feel me? You got shit to do. You gotta start the weekend into a good mood. That's what niggas love. Niggas love to roll into the weekend with some momentum. You know what I'm saying? They can't just it's the weekend. Let me get a good night. It's about to be Friday. I gotta get me some drinks tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is ass backwards. We gotta roll into the weekend with some momentum, not roll into the week with it. Monday come around, man. Fuck this.
Oh. Look at Michael being a petulant child.
And see, if Charlie Kirk said that, he would be racist.
Man, what? That's what I'm saying. And that's the crazy thing is that you can say anything. Niggas don't understand the free pass niggas was got.
That we get.
And the niggas was got. Yeah, niggas have. And we take that part. It's like, but you can take a lot of cases, a lot of situations, and people get upset about it, whatever. The black problem is always hand in hand with the woman problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we women get a pass to say a lot of crazy shit and aren't taken serious for it. That if a man said would be considered jailable offenses and threats. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But not take it. But the same thing with black folks. Black folks talk crazy and shit. And it's like, look at that nigga. He's hilarious. But somebody else says this is a Recon 5 SWAT team. We're coming in to go get it. Like it's just it's wild. But it's a lot of problems like that, which is super weird. But yeah, man. Wow, they say who? Melissa Hortman from Maryland. What happened to that? I don't know. I have to do my Googles. But yeah, man, it's we're gonna talk crazy tomorrow.
It's crazy times. It's crazy times. I just want to say before I go, I hope they get all three of them niggas the chair for killing that baddie from Ukraine. Y'all niggas is wrong for that. It was three of them involved, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was just one dude. There was three of them?
I think they arrested three people.
Oh, shit, I don't know. I just know, I've been seeing old buddy face. Was it the other two dudes that was like the other dudes that was on the train?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Okay.
I didn't really pay much attention to. I ain't want to watch that video either. I just seen the pictures of the girl. Or she was a baddie. Rest in peace.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like
sad, bro. It's sad. Why you got it?
It's been the neck has been the thing the last couple of days, which is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's crazy. Look, man. And here's the thing: I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to. I don't want to go out in a whole ass way. That's my whole thing. Like, I'm not afraid of death. Not afraid of dying. We all clock out one day. It's gonna happen. I just don't want to go in a whole ass way. Like drowning or like burning alive seem like some real whole ass ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go out that way. I would rather not. If I had other options, drowning and burning to death would be like the last two. Probably buried alive might be a terrible one. Like those ones that take long. Let's get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like those ones that's gonna take. Like if it's gonna draw this place, I'm lost in the desert with no water or some shit, no communications, and just burning and dying. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to play. My camel done croaked. I can't make it back. Lost my cell phone. No juice. Type shit. Like I don't want the suffering. Right? I don't want the all that. Just you gonna do it, just get it over with. That's I'm not afraid of it, but it's just I don't want to go out in the whole ass way.
All right, let me ask you this: would you rather get eaten by a grizzly bear or spend the rest of your life with a black woman?
How big is the grizzly bear?
Kodiak, the biggest, the big Alaskan one.
And when we're saying eaten alive, right? When we're saying eaten alive, because I mean it's eaten alive either way.
We both would pick the grizzly bear, huh? So
right. But I'm just trying to get the understanding. It was just like, can I get
fuck
the swipe?
Bitches. Fuck them, huh? Because they all said they would rather be stuck in the woods with a bear, thinking they wouldn't be eaten alive with their stupid ass.
Yeah, but did you see the thing? There was a story not that long ago. The bitch got attacked by the bear. Like the bitch was in the woods. The bear got on her ass. Peanut, get out of here.
I'd rather be eaten alive by a bear than spend the rest of my life with a stupid motherfucker that thinks picking a bear over me is the better choice.
You feel me? TD said rather die in your sleep. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be the best way.
Hey, how the hoes say that shit clock is?
Oh, no. I refuse to participate. I hate that. I hate that little head. Talk about slang and shit. I hate. Let's throw that one on there.
I just be trying to trigger you.
What does that mean? Clock it. Clock. Like when I used to think of the term clock, it's like putting it on the clock like the scale. You know what I'm saying? Like weighing that shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clock this shit. Put it on the clock. That used to be like the nickname for the scale. Put it on the clock. And so yeah.
No,
and so yeah,
but they clock it is like make sure you understand that type shit.
Mm-hmm. So,
type shit. You can't lie. You fuck with type shit.
I do not fuck with type shit. I don't fuck with any of this new shit. None of this new shit makes any sense. I don't fuck with type shit. I'm not clocking nothing. That's why I realize I'm officially like I have to accept Unc because I hate everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? like it's a situation where about Scotty. Like I lost my track of thought. You talk about fucking dog biting on my goddamn toe. So I lost track of what the fuck we was talking about. So yeah, just got distracted talking about the other damn dog. But yeah, man,
talking about the slang.
The slang. Yeah. I have to accept Unc because I hate it. So I'm officially an Unc because I hate all the new slang. I hate it all. I hate every piece of it. Again, from twin to like this nigga. I don't even know. I don't even like. Auntie ain't even got nothing to do with me. I don't even like. They calling motherfuckers who like. I seen a 25-year-old get called an auntie. Like, what do y'all mean? Like y'all are just using word like
that part does bother me. Like for them 25 is over.
But this is what happens when you let kids have fucking phones. They think they own the same part. And now that's why the shit gets. You know what I'm saying? And now you got little kids using slang name 7 auntie. Like bitch, you ain't even like they just saying shit. Like that's why I say little motherfuckers be stupid and just ain't grown for like this. Is why I say everything's a rap. It's a rap for everything. But yes, Miss Grace, we're still on for a little bit. But yeah, man. Peanut, you're bad dog. I'm not taking you outside.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call, huh?
Yes, sir.
Surprised you even came back.
I told you I was gonna come back. I did it just to spite. God damn it. I did it just to spite you because you said I wasn't gonna come back. I saw that.
It's reverse psychology, nigga. Yeah, I got you.
That's a bit. I was gonna come back anyway, so that was just set up to make an excuse. So I could, all that good shit. God damn it, stop biting me. Yeah, all those things. So yeah, man.
That's a bit, bro. Yeah, well, good talking to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, except Heidi. I don't even know if Heidi in here, but fuck Trill. We know you from Beaumont.
Damn, big money.
Stop lying.
God damn.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and I heard that Roderick is like the young thug of the church world.
Oh wow. Wow.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
But y'all ain't hear that from you though.
Wow. Wow. That is outstanding. That's astounding. Oh goodness, terrible, man.
thought I just dropped that little gem. But all right, Hunter, I'm gonna fuck with you.
That's a bit, man. I appreciate you calling in, man.
One.
All right. So I got to get back to work on getting the dead stuff together. So I'm finna call it a wrap here. I told you I was gonna come back. I did, and we're gonna get active. I got to get back to work. Like I said, I got the sauce thing I need to get together, and I got the dead stuff to get them. I'm adamant about getting these things resolved. But I appreciate y'all calling. I was trying to work while I was doing stuff. I couldn't do it. I couldn't concentrate. So there's that. I appreciate y'all, man. We gonna rock tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna bring back that old feel. Do a little KD. Right. I'm gonna see if I still got the old KD imagery. We're gonna do us a KD tomorrow, and we just want to take calls, man. Let's do it like we used to. Come on, y'all, liven up, right? We got to just do it like we used to. Whatever's on your mind, I need you to have something you need to get off your chest tomorrow. Okay? You need to come to the den tomorrow. Since we're not doing Talking Dirty After Dark, we're going early. Probably it'll be 6 or 7. I think 7 again. I like 7. 7's a nice little weird time. But, God damn it, Peanut. You have to come tomorrow with something that you need to get off your chest. Okay? I know something and you've been venting. I know. Hit that like button. I don't know if y'all hit it. I ain't looking at the little statistic thing. Mike, you're racist. The worst culture. Probably the Amish. It's probably got to be the Amish. I mean, they're terrible people, right? They might just terrible people. Actually, there were multiple calls, right? So Lise called in earlier, and then it went a long time. Nobody called in, and then J Mel called. I believe. Did I miss a call? I think. Did we have a call in between that? I missed Mike's call, but I don't know if we're talking to Mike anyway. I didn't cut the thing off, so I ain't even got the weird deal. Anyway, so I got ready to wrap it up. Tomorrow, Kush Den, get something off your chest, and then we're going to go from there. So it should be a very interesting conversation. What are you doing down there? Yeah, we'll rock tomorrow. We're going to rock tomorrow. No, this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, like, have something to get off your chest, but I want to have that conversation. I told you I want to have that conversation about the best comedian. We're not going to get into it today because I was having an argument on Threads. Threads is a terrible place. If you like looking for a Twitter alternative, Threads is not it. It's terrible. Anyway, we're going to have that conversation about the best comedian, right? Because I was having an argument of the top 10 black comedians, and Chris Tucker does not belong. Now, all I'm going to say is Chris Tucker does not belong on the top 10. All right, that's all. I'm going to bring y'all the top 10 tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all the black comedian. We're going to talk about top 10 all time. I want you to have a list. So think about it. You got homework. You have homework. Your homework is to have a list of your top 10 comedians of all time. Miss Sarah, good night. Look, Rush Hour, man. I'm not gonna get this started because this is tomorrow's conversation. All I'm gonna say is this, because I already know what you're gonna say. I've been arguing this one point. This is just my one point. I'm only gonna talk about the Chris Tucker point because it's super simple. Yeah, man. This is the den. So it's like the den is everybody's welcome in the den. You don't like the opinion, you call in, you can argue with somebody who called in. The chat is free. Like we need that real interaction. So I'm glad you came through. Shout out to Corey. But money talks and fucking Friday, he don't get no pass for Friday because he denounced Friday. Friday, the Rush Hours and the Money Talk. That's the one everybody goes, like, don't get me wrong. Money Talks was funny. Chris Des Moines, hey, that's funny, right? It was funny, okay? It's just this, I'm making one point. This is the one point because I'm mad about it. And there's going to be, because I got plenty more to say. I love comedy, so I got plenty more to say about, have your top 10s ready because I got mine back with facts. the rush hours were cool. Don't get me, and I didn't realize how serious some people are about rush. Like niggas was ready to fight me behind rush hour. Niggas was ready to battle me, pull up on my address behind some rush hour. I thought the rush hours were funny. Funniest movies of all time? No. But some people feel that way about Rush Hour. Some people feel that way about Rush Hour. And all the Rush Hours and fucking Money Talk. There's a difference between being a comedian. There's a difference between being a comedian and a comedic actor. There's the same play that I use when I talk about Tiffany Haddish. You don't write those lines when you're a comedic actor, right? You're just playing the role. When you're a comedian, especially stand-up, name a Chris Rock stand-up, right? Name a Chris Tucker stand-up, my bad. Name a Chris Tucker stand-up that wasn't a collaboration on Def Jam, right? It's all right, Mike. We know you ESL. No, I'm not starting this shit. Not till tomorrow. Y'all can get it tomorrow. I'm gonna give y'all a 10 tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make the thumbnail tonight, so y'all ain't got no excuse all day tomorrow. Y'all better be having y'all list. Chris Tucker is a comedic actor. Chris Tucker is a great comedic actor. We're talking about comedian. You cannot be a comedian without a great stand-up. You cannot be a comedian without a special under your name. All the greats, and I'm not going to say it because it's going to lead into a whole nother conversation. Y'all know I'm ADHD. I'm not going to go into it. Y'all already know who. I don't care. I'm not going to go. Chris Tucker does not have a great stand-up special. He has some shorts here and there on Def Comedy Jam. Right? He has a couple on Def Comedy Jam. No, not top 10. If you don't have stand-ups, right? If you don't have stand-ups under your belt, then you cannot be a top 10 comedian. If you have not traversed the levels of, if you have not done, I think there's weight to it. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell y'all what the standards are, because y'all gonna lead me to a whole nother and I can talk about, I have this shit because I got into an argument about this shit a couple of days ago on fucking Thread. I can go on about this shit. I can talk the whole 2 hours tomorrow about this shit. It's Chris Tucker alone, right? We can argue this shit. So be ready. Absolutely not. My mother doesn't watch those kind of movies. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Will Ferrell's not top 10 because he does not have the stand-up to back it up. He does not have the stand-up. There are factors that go into my calculations for the top 10. No, I'm not even getting into it. I appreciate y'all, man. I fucks with y'all. I thank y'all for coming through. Y'all know how we do, man. It's good to see all the friends in the den. Make sure y'all here. Take care of yourself, man. Make sure y'all here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to rock 7 p.m. I went a little long today because I had to cut it short. Had a little emergency I had to take care of. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. Be prepared. Look, this is y'all got homework. Y'all got 2 things, right? We're finna start doing like the old days. Y'all got homework. Got 2 things. 2 things. You got to come with your top 10. You got to come with your top 10. Okay? And you got to have a drink, a smoke, whatever you partake. If you look, remember back in the day, if you're too young, get your ass a glass of warm milk and go to bed. That was the old den. Let me see. Here's the thing. Hennessy? What do you think? Of all the things you said, Mike, I found humor in them. I found them to be jovial, chiding amongst friends, right? That's how I've always presented. But the fact that you have insinuated and insulted my character, good sir, by assuming Did I consume the what did you call it? The hen dog? The Hennessy? Yes. What kind of nigga do you think I am? With the hard R? I thought we were friends, Mike. I once played Hamlet at Cambridge. Oh, my good man. I definitely thought we were on better terms than this. You know, I am insulted. That's why your top 10 list has to be. Carlos Mencia belongs on nobody's top 10 list, Mike. So when you come with your top 10 list, you can take him off. Nobody's going to agree with you on that, right? I'm pretty sure you got Fluffy. What's the name? Iglesias on your list. You probably got what's up, buddy, with the show? George Lopez on your list, right? And you probably got. I missed you 2 calls. You ain't called back. Hey, y'all got me on here. I ain't meaning to talk about. I got shit to do. I'm trying to build an app to make the new den. Hopefully I can have the new den together tomorrow, right? Because I got games like in the back. When I'm talking about games, bring your edible. It's going to be a Kush Den episode tomorrow, so it's going to definitely be good. If y'all never been for that, it's going to be really retarded. I can't control myself. Have you something to relax? The phone line will be open. And have your 10 comedians, right? Have your 10 comedians. Because I think my top 10 is going to surprise somebody or some people. And I'm going to be ready to argue. I'm going to drop my top 10 list before everybody, so I don't want to hear no smicking, smacking, no nothing. And if I got it ready, if I got things set up the way I want, it's going to be, I'm going to present it in such an epic way. But I'm not going to speak on that because it may or may not happen. It's a lot of work to do it. I'm telling y'all. My top 10 list is better than yours. My top 10 list is better than yours. And my reasoning behind it will be more solid. Okay? My reasoning behind it will be more solid, and my top 10 list is better than yours. Anyway, I'm going. I gotta go. I gotta skedaddle, right? I'm finna scram. Let me boot scoot. Let me just ta-ta for now. You know what I'm saying? So